Hey, you guys, I'm messing around in ANR Cave. I know that probably nobody's going to catch this live because I don't go live very often. But I was recording some videos a few minutes ago because here's the deal. Listen, I got issues, right? Everywhere I go, there's an issue, and when that happens normally, and somebody that happens to that has this problem, you've got to consider the standard denominator, which unfortunately is me. So I went to the BMV today, again, the title bureau, because, I spent my Saturday morning motating out to the title bureau in my little car, my cute little car. And my tags are due next month. And I have to get my title transferred over from Nebraska, where I came from, to Ohio. And of course, now that my husband and I have had financial issues, so there's a lawyer involved. So we've got like a three-way shit show happening. But at any rate, so that was this very short trip. I went to McDonald's because, of course, I did. It was breakfast. Went to McDonald's, and I took an observation that the McDonald's where I went to was right across the street from the cemetery. And so I texted Tim. I said, hey, the irony, right? But at any rate, came home. It was a short trip. That's what I was getting at. It was probably a shorter trip than that story. And came home and thought, what am I going to do with the rest of my day today? I've got some albums to release. Yes, I do. I've got some tracks to release, one of which I released last night. I'm very happy with. And I've got some other ones that I've had on the back burner for a long time that I wanted to get done. But I looked halfway decent. And I thought, I should probably record some stuff. So I tried to record some cover songs. And the vocals actually went okay. But a sad thing happened. And I realized as I was playing that the guitar part just sucked. And it's to the point that I can't hold down the notes anymore. In standard tuning. This is why that I've been doing alternate tunings, because you can pretty much just let those ring and you're good to go. It doesn't really, it's pretty much idiot proof if you're doing alternate tunings. So it's for me, right? So I was doing stuff like that's as good as I got. And it's like, oh my God, I used to be able to play Beethoven. This is crazy. I can't do it now. So at any rate, I won't even try. I won't bore you with it. But today is the day. Mark it down on your calendar, April 4th, 2026, the day that AA does not go back to standard tuning ever again. Unless forced for some reason in a dark alley or something. I don't know. I got nothing. I just can't play it anymore. So I was sitting here trying to do Nikita by Elton John. And I hated it because it was like I can't play it right. And if I'm going to do something, I want to do justice to the song. So I'm sitting. I got the capo on 7, which, if you know anything about capos, you're like, oh, really? Why even bother? It's kind of a no. Don't tell. I mean, I know it's lame. I know. So I'm sitting there going like this. Hey, Nikita, is it cold? Hold on. Hey, Nikita, is it cold? In your little corner of the world. So I'm doing that. And it's like, it just doesn't do it justice. It's such a pretty song. And there is stuff where that works for. I do a lot of stuff that this works for. Like half the stuff I wrote is based on. So it's like, okay, we're good on that. But my hands are just like, ever since a few years ago, my hands are like, nope, nope, we're not doing it. It ain't happening. So I used to be able to, I'm sorry, I'm going to be one of those people now. So grandma's going to talk. Y'all hold on. So I used to be able to, clearly, that's the point, clearly. So I used to be able to play chords and walk it at the same time. I kind of can now because I can move. If I'm sitting here trying to hold this down, that's the problem. So this might not be too bad. And I have a Band-Aid because I pulled half of my fingernail off. So I'll do you the justice in favor of not really showing you that. But I'm trying to play with the Band-Aid on. It sucks as well. I got all kinds of issues today, man. So this is the last day that you're going to see me in standard tuning, I think, unless I got to play Lenny or something like that. It's that stuff. I can't. So that's where I'm at. And which sucks because I might at some point, maybe I'll get my nylon string guitar back out. I learned when I started playing my Taylors that I'm no longer an electric player either. So my choices are getting very limited. And this is not my usual Taylor that I play. This is the one that makes me make a little bit of effort, but I get a lot better harmonics out of it. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna tune it now because you know what? Why not? Hope the string doesn't pop. If I'm over the moon. Yeah, hold on. If I'm over the moon, it's because I'm over you. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. It's not as difficult for me. But at any rate, this was supposed to be a really short video. So for those of you who don't know, a few years back, I had hand problems. I've gotten some comments like the one that sticks out to me really was, your hand economy is terrible. And I'm guessing it was a guy, I don't know this, but sounded like a male type person, proceeded to mansplain me. And it's like, I wrote back and I said, well, thanks. I really appreciate your thoughts on that. I just want to let you know I've been playing for over 50 years. And I have most of my degree in music education and theory, and also performance and education with a jazz minor. And what do you do? I'm sorry, I get very indignant. It's not that I'm trying to put anybody down. It's like, listen, you do your thing. I'll support you. I'll do my thing. You'll support me. We'll all support each other. It'll be a love fest. It'll be great. Everybody will love it. There's room for everybody. But there's people who come to my channel who don't understand that I have issues with my hands. So I had to put that kind of in the opening line of my profile, because I had a few less than fun comments, which I kind of expected. But, I just want you all to know that I'm going to keep playing, and you're going to have to keep dealing with it if you choose to. And it's just I won't be playing in standard anymore. So today's the day, April 4th, 2026. Mark it on your calendar. We're going to celebrate it annually on the Isle of New Xenia, which is my mobile micronation. It'll be an annual celebration, along with Don Draper Day on October 29th. And there's another one I don't even freaking know. But that being said, I didn't figured that most of you would happen upon this casting of information, because I don't really do lives much by myself. And I was noticing that I've got my stuff all hooked up the way I want, but the guitar and the mic are feeding back. It's the same old shit. And I think I just need better stuff, or I need somebody to come fix it for me. When I live with a tech guy who's working across the wall from that, but doesn't know anything about this stuff. So I kind of am left to my own devices, and this is what you get. But it's kind of a sad day for me because, like I said, I've played for how many years, and I'm not going to stop playing, but things are going to have to be a little bit different in order for me to keep playing. And it kind of sucks because there's a lot of songs that, while I love alternate tunings, they're not going to sound as good. There's some songs that you need a very harsh chord change in order to kind of make that song pop. And I'm probably not going to be able to play those anymore. But that being said, it is what it is, and I'll find other things to annoy you with. And but I got some videos coming out. I'll warn you, if you haven't seen them already, which you probably haven't. The guitar playing is going to absolutely suck. I'm so sorry, but it's the last time you have to hear it because I'm not doing it no more. So that being said, Pete Johns, if you're listening, I know that you love your standard tuning, and I also love the standard tuning, but I'm not. So I'm going to leave my share of the standard tuning to you, and let you take care of it, all you guys and ladies out there. But I've been focusing on singing recently, so that's kind of where I'm going. You'll be seeing some shorts, some other weird stuff, and the Anar Cave has made kind of a little bit of a change. I have my glam rock Furby back here. You can see him; he's right here. And I don't have all my books up yet, but I'm working on it, and I should have that done like right before we have to leave this apartment. But that being said, thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry to ramble on. I'm obviously not a public speaker. This is not what I do. And I get very nervous when I speak. So it's different, when I'm talking with, when we're doing our podcast, I have someone to bounce off of. It's a little bit different. If you try to carry your own show, it gets like, now what do I say? I got nothing. But at any rate, if I could, if my guitar stuff was sounding better, I would play some for you, but there would be no mic. So I'm kind of in that position. But thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate your support. I'll see you soon. Bye.